We are on the verge of declaring the first holy war in India with this character. I'm hoping he has a son before it's too late. My niece, go with Faith. Sign a guardian to her. Go with my sister. What's the supply limit here? 18,000? Okay, that's fine. Something's going on with the Persians up here. My wife Eusebius is pregnant. Please be a strong son. Okay, so it looks like Persia has declared a holy war for Zabulistan. It's interesting. But perfectly fine. Hey, we've caught an apostate. This man has been openly proclaiming his allegiance to the old Christians. Throw the apostate in the dungeon. What's going on here? Send holy war for Maru. Well, we're going to be ending that. Well, not ending it, but probably putting a damper on his plans anyway. Got 14 days until we can assault, and we will, because it makes things faster. This is 14 days as well. That's 2 days, and that is now. Whoa! Alright, it's concerning. They'll arrive on the 31st of October. Meanwhile, we'll try to end the siege. We have another apostate. Throw him in the dungeon. Or burn him. Burn him. Assault. We'll assault that. And that. Epiphania Monomachos has returned from her travels. When my council inquire about her impressions of the Zhao Empire, she lets out an exasperated sigh. Then she unleashes a tirade about poor weather and an impenetrable language barrier. If you lose 100 grace and 50% chance she gains stressed. Alright, so 31st is when this happens. We'll head over there and help out our armies. He wants out of this war. I would too, buddy. This guy is apparently an old Christian. Therefore, he goes to the dungeons. News from China. Intending to enforce their subjugation of a tributary state of the Zhao Empire, the Protector General Qin Shi Hong of the Western Protectorate has declared war upon Vikramaditya Sindha. Han armies are already marching up towards the realm of Maharaja Vikramaditya II, and it seems possible that this spells the end of Sindha independence, not to be confused with Sind, which is different. Sind is this. Sindha is Where? I know I've seen them before. Oh, down here. They were one of the people I attacked, I think, earlier. We need a new chancellor. A 13 diplomacy guy actually works. We have quite a bit of rebellious people. My half-brother, he dislikes me because he has a strong claim on the Roman Empire, so he will hate me forever. That's fine. Alright, I can get this. To the proud Augustus Constantinus we surrender. Okay. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. Help. Hopefully someone will hear you, or no. No need to draw attention to myself right now, I think. 30%, 60% chance, no effect. 30% chance wounded, 10% dead. I'm not dead, so... Am I wounded? I'm not. Okay, so we came out of that without a scratch. Those guys are going where I want them to. And actually, in order to perpetuate my own dynasty, we will, because I'm always looking to do that, actually. Let's find, he's the heir to a county, Prince of Greece, Commander of Greece. Not actually in line to inherit anything. This is my nephew. So I'm going to avoid. So he's the heir, right? I think it's unlikely that he will inherit something worthwhile. So we'll send him that. Or we'll give him that. Create that duchy. I think there was a kingdom I could usurp eventually. Bulgaria still has a chance to take that duchy. This is my daughter. We will give her a thrift education because she's my current heir. I can invest in tech. Military tech? It's tempting to go either cavalry or military organization. But I kind of want to increase siege equipment too. No, military organization is probably the way to go. This guy is going to become a vassal of whatever king is weakest, as always. Seriously, Bavaria's still the weakest one? He usurped all of these. Why would he do that? He has a lot of land that he shouldn't have. He has negative 400 gold too. Maybe his council's not letting him give any of it out. Or something like that. Is he under Gavelkind? Okay. So if he has more than one kid, it gets distributed. I'm going to guess that he is actually stronger than what I think he is, because I think he's got more land. Georgia. Okay. We'll go with her for this guy. And he will get the duchy. Pope Sylvester VI has lifted the excommunication of despot Himerius of Cyprus. Okay. We have a dangerous faction. Increased council power. Why does he dislike me? He wants control of the county of Abydos. There. He's got a claim. He's a true believer. I hate that modifier. I really do. Why did I do that? Okay, yeah, I do want him out of the revolt, the faction. Do the same here. It's quite a bit of money. Maybe I shouldn't have done that one. And he dislikes me. Why? Domain too big, female heir, both ambitious. Cool. I have no redeeming traits either, I think. Like, I don't have any virtues. Queen of Arabia. Or no, that was Queen of Anatolia. Countess of Atbara is what I was reading. Sure, we'll give him money too. Some days being emperor is no easy thing. There is always business to attend to, subjects seeking audiences, and vassals complaining about imagined injustices. Finally, you are having a moment to yourself, strolling the gardens. In the distance, you spot a stranger dressed in simple garb. I shall invite this woman to walk with me. I'd rather be alone. 20% chance of either gregarious or shy. Hey, I got gregarious. That helps with diplomacy and vassal opinion. Let's find where he is. He's got 3 kingdoms. All primogeniture, too. So I think I'd like to go and take the Duchy of Sarastra from him, if I can. And bring our armies in. 6th of February, 8th of February, 6th. Actually, it's better. Turns out that the stranger, Theoctiste, is a nun on her way back to the cloister after several months on the road. As the evening light grows dimmer, you converse about life and death, faith and doubt. When you excuse yourself to return home, the nun asks if you can offer room and board for a few days. I'm going to die. Of course, Theoctiste, you shall find rest by my hearth. It's death chest again. Court Chaplain Sylvester bursts into your chambers, flanked by several men-at-arms dragging Mayor Eusebius of Cusai with them in chains. My emperor, we caught this apostate in the act of reading the Orthodox Bible. Throw him in the dungeon. For whom the bell tolls, more often than not, you retreat to your chambers in the evening feeling exhausted and weary. Tonight is no exception. Falling asleep is usually easy after a long and taxing day. However, recently sleep seems to elude you. You are sitting in your study, idly moving chess pieces on the board before you, sipping a glass of wine, hoping it shall give you the rest you seek. Suddenly, someone knocks. Who could it be at this hour? Before you can shout at the intruder to leave you alone, the door opens and Theoctiste strides in. Good evening, my lord. I realize that I never introduced myself properly. I am Death, and I am here to collect you. A dagger glinting in her hand. I challenge you to a game of chess. Or not today. 80% chance I die, or a 20% chance of surviving the assassination attempt. However, I am likely to be injured. Do I feel lucky? I challenge her to a game of chess. I have a new heir. Okay. Sucks that it's not a guy. Daughter was born in the purple. Okay, so Patra and Theodosia. Go with Eusebia after her mother. I'm in the middle of a holy war. And I'd prefer to make this event chain drag out as long as I can. Theoctiste raises an eyebrow and an amused look on her face. Why not? I have all the time in the world, though you are simply postponing the inevitable. Damn straight I am. For you are sure to lose. She settles in the chair opposite your own and places the dagger on the table. Black or white? I'll play as black. Black, my lucky color. Well, it matters not. Theoctiste says with a nonchalant shrug. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? It is safest to play defensive, 25% chance of good move, 55% neutral, or 20% bad. Or will take advantage of any opening no matter the risk. 20% chance great, 40% chance good, 40% chance terrible. While Theoctiste is certainly an accomplished player, you managed to capture a few more pieces on her during the first part of the game. You do not like the look on her face, however. Thank God for my good fortune. Please let it continue. Game continues. You try to keep your nerves in check, although it is nearly impossible. You are in the lead. The scowl on Theoctiste has renewed your hopes, or is it just a trick? What is your next move? Well, my next move is to assign this kid an education, which will be martial because he's probably going to be good at it. What is your next move? If I distract her, perhaps I can return one of my lost pieces to the board. It is best to just focus on the game. 67% chance I cheat successfully. Court Chaplain Sylvester bursts into your chambers, flanked by several guards. She's a iconoclast. Okay, I'm dead. I'm now 0. Great. Excellent. So, time to appease people. Let's borrow money from the Jews. Send gifts to... female ruler, female heir. Nothing because I'm over my domain limit. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. The Pope is my regent. Okay. It's pretty terrible. Of course, I would get that event right then, like right when like my kids are not even old enough to do anything really. This could end up being really bad because like if my council is not willing to approve wars, then it's going to be 16 years of me not doing anything. Okay, so why does he hate me? That's with him being on the council as well. Okay. So if both of my sisters die and my cousin dies, then my uncle is the new emperor, the despot of Burgundy. I'd almost rather have him than... Even though he sucks. He's a terrible character. Send him a gift. Send this guy a gift. That's enough to get it up, get the opinion up above that threshold. Oh wait, okay, never mind. It's back down below 50%. For a second it was at 100 something. Oh, okay, I get Augustus back. I always forget about that. It's only +5, right? No, it's still +10. Well, most of the bonuses were nerfed back a while back, and Augustus apparently wasn't, thank God. You are the current ruler of the glorious Roman Empire. May your reign be a prosperous one. Okay. Right, I shouldn't have ever taken that loan out. It's basically a loss of 50 gold. Lost some sieges. We'll recover what little war score we did lose in this, in these assaults. Some kid became a charismatic negotiator. Two days. It's fully occupied. Germanic uprising in Warwick. $64 days. Or 64% war score. Damn it, I just moved them away. There we go. 71. It's a lot of defenders. Countess Irene of Leicester has provided me with proof that Pope Sylvester VI has been viciously slandering me. Keep it to myself. Great, more revolts. We'll assault here. Some guy's going to attack me with 500 troops. Never mind, he wants out of this war. Smart man. Okay, we will let these armies recover. And go back to that, and also let's go back to my dynasty. County of Treviso. So my cousin, sure, we'll make him the a new count. Thank God they're saying yes to this. Can't usurp that. I'm glad they're saying yes to all of these. Otherwise my council would be very difficult to deal with. Iconoclast Uprising. So will my council approve a war? It needs to be approved by my council. So probably not. Okay. Germanic Uprising in Warwick. Let's go deal with it with the retinue. Constantia, that's in the Balkans. I think this is considered the Balkans. Doesn't say, does it? This is an Iconoclast Uprising. Almost raised troops in every county around it. Whoa, 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 I have 10. City. Okay. Transfer both of these to this guy, this kid. Why can't I do that? I don't know. Son was born to Princess Gulnaz of the Roman Empire, and she's still having kids. Go with Kyros. How about now? Can we do it? Why not? It's weird. Alright, well, let's increase to max speed. And these guys ran away. Send our retinue to London. I mean, one thing's for sure, our vassals can do some work right now. So that's fine. We can also Still create duchies, though it's up in the air whether we can handle. We'll be able to handle them out. Onion peasant revolt. Let's dismiss all of our levies. Okay, go take care of that. Okay, our retinue is probably reinforcing right now, so they're losing, or it was. Dismiss these and that war. We are making, okay, we're making 40 gold a month. What's going on here? Queen Eudokia the Quarreler in the Anatolian War, Holy War for Poitou, and the Egyptian Umayyad de Jour holding war over Cairo. Oh, okay, it's a holding war. The Persians are still trying to deal with this war. My proto-trader has discovered a man of great military talent. We need a new chancellor. Nobody has any kind of powerful vassal status, so we'll just go with some guy. And now we play the waiting game. Mubarak of Iconoclast Uprising in Rafah. Cool. Just go in and destroy them. To the Protector General of the Great Emperor addresses a letter to the Empress of the Roman Empire. Heaven's blessings upon thee. Death of Lu Yijing. So we already lost our this guy's an idiot. So he's an iconoclast, but he is secretly Orthodox. Throw him in the dungeon. I don't want anything to do with him. Did Bavaria ever give away the titles that I've been wanting him to? That's Bavaria. Nope. 13 out of 5. Oh, my vassal has won the war for Austria, his holy war for Austria. And pass south, that's the one. I have dangerous faction. Send a gift to this guy. Why the sudden dislike of me? Domain is too big. Okay, that won't increase it further. Damn. Alright. Well, hopefully people will get out of that faction. We have a new regent. We need a new spy master. Someone who doesn't hate me would be great. No powerful vassals. Despot of Aragon does hate me. We'll go with this guy. And I'm fine with him doing what he's doing. This guy ran away. So we'll go and destroy him. Win that war. Expand the levies. I have procured irrefutable evidence that this woman consorts with the Taoist faithful. What shall be done with her? Throw her in the dungeon. So, sympathy for Eastern religions. It's no longer Dharmic religions, it's Eastern. What's going on with the Danish revolt? They're still got a few holy wars, or they still have the same holy wars going on. I can usurp some things. The Kingdom of Pannonia and the Grand Principality of Austria. Go with that one. And of course my council is going to say no. So yeah, I'm not going to usurp anything right now, other than what I already have. Because for the next 15 years, I probably won't be able to easily grant land out to anybody. My council's also discontent, which I don't think helps. My prisoner is complaining about his the dark cell in his dungeon, asking for more suitable conditions. Let him rot. Alright, well, I've got a long time to wait on... Wait, before I do that, before I do anything, let me see the Bavarian armies. She has so much land, and she can't give any of it out. She's losing a ton of money. I can get a sizable army from her. I don't know. Yeah, nothing to do but wait for little under 15 years before I come of age and can actually rule the Empire freely without input from any kind of council. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, and then in the next ones I will power through these 15 years.